Hey, it is Wednesday, the 21st of June. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. It's 1 o'clock my time. Diamondbot Pro has not come back on to say anything other than it'll all be paid out on Friday, till Friday. At first he says that they can't do the load and it's going to take 4 or 5 days processing. But then he's not processing anything, but he's still saying it's going to be done by Friday, which now is only 2 days away. But he can't do that load, remember? So it's going to take so long. So I wonder what the next excuse is going to be. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's just move on to Wolf Capital. I love this one so far. I mean, everything is fantastic. Of course, it's been 1.5 for 3 months, and then when I get in it, it goes to 1.1. Understandably so when we see the 5% for the week last week. And so the adjustable is definitely a good thing, just so that they don't get upside down and in trouble. So we're no problem with the 1.1. One thing some people have been asking me about, I know that my first one was about almost 3 weeks ago, and so I don't go over like the original stuff anymore, and so some people don't look back in my other videos to see how I started. But this one takes its USDC BEP20, so it needs to be on your Binance Smart Chain, on your MetaMask or whatever wallet you're using, but you have to have right here the USDC under the BEP Smart Chain, the BEP20, the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, just to make sure everyone knows about that. I did notice that it said total deposits like 8,300 because I combined. I just saw that. I'm like, hey, I didn't deposit that much, but it just basically doubled my current stake added to my total deposit. So that plus that, should be pretty darn close. So yeah, that was kind of I'm like, what? I didn't deposit that much yet. I say yet because you never know. Looks like our group's getting bigger all the time. And thanks so much for using my link to get in, and for following along with the channel here. Looks like we're still pretty far ahead with this one. I think the prize is up to 6,400, and yep, 6,400 this week so far. 155,000 in our group alone. Pretty cool. What is that, a percentage of the prize pool? This prize pool here, does anyone know what that is? Leave me a comment below about the prize pool, and if this is just giving us a percentage of the prize pool or something. Where does that go? Alright, so the other thing that I wanted to look at was, so Crypto Program, they're having their summit this weekend. One of the messages that came out from Ed was just to kind of go over again how to switch your ERC20 wallet address to your TRC20. And so he's just telling you how, go to your profile, use a secure tool to switch your ERC20 wallet to your TRC20. This will enable you to continue to be paid out. If at any time the secure tool is not working, it is not necessary to email support, customer support. It is being monitored and will fix it if it were to go down again. Share this information. He also said today in a post that don't bother him. Here it's a couple days before the summit, so he's focused all his time and effort into the big project. I think he just barely flew in yesterday. There was a post that he showed himself in on the airplane. And so he's going to be focused on that. He says, don't DM me, please, until maybe next Tuesday with any kind of issues. So pretty much going to be closed down until next Tuesday or so after they get done with the summit. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of announcements and cool things from that. Hopefully Travis will update us as they're going. If there's, some alpha there that can be shared. I know that there's one guy said, yeah, they're supposed to get like a card or a debit card or something for our accounts now, and I don't know if it means that you have to have a certain amount of packages. 67 packages is a 6-digit earner type thing, so I don't know if it has a limit like that. It might, but anyway, that's kind of exciting. So what I've been doing, I was a big Binance fan, and since they got sued, they stopped allowing withdrawals by for cash, fiat, any connection to your bank. And I was really bummed because they were cheap. That was my one off ramp that was so simple and very fast. I mean, they just credited my bank account pretty darn quick. So when that closed down, I started looking for other off-ramp sites, and basically I even posted on the Crypto Programs Facebook page and got a ton of people saying, I do this, I do that, I do this. So I tried a few of them. I tried Uphold first, just because I heard really good things about Uphold, but they were only dealing with the ERC. So you'd have to send it in. You'd have to do too many switchbacks from Tron to ERC and then back to cash. And then if you ever deal with ERC, the fees are expensive. And then set up your bank account. You can send it over. I tried. So that one just seemed to be a little more fees involved. I tried Cash App. People told me about Cash App, and so I did that. Cash App was kind of the same issues there. I liked Cash App. It was pretty simple, and then you just set up your bank account to it, your debit card, and you could just go in and out there. I didn't really look into the limits on that one, or the fees yet, so I will probably do a trial. I already did a trial with Kraken, so I have a KuCoin account, but I couldn't hook it up to the United States bank account. So they were like, soon to be in your area, and I'm like, bummer. So I went to Kraken and set up an account, and that one actually seems to be working pretty good. They actually talk directly about TRC20 tokens. That's nice. So you can send your Tron payments that you're getting or your airdrops from your packages, send it to Kraken, and then you can send that to your bank account. And it seemed to be okay. I'm trying to find out which one has the least amount of fees. I mean, to go from Tron or MetaMask to Binance to my account was pretty seamless and very small fees, but now I'm just coming up with a lot of fees. But the Kraken one, you don't have to trade to from TRC to ERC or BEP20 or anything. You could just go right into Tron, USDT, and then just sell it to cash and then send it to your bank. So I like that one. Of course, it didn't accept my bank, so I had to check out one of my other bank accounts, and that worked. So anyway, no big deal on that one, but lots of fees. Ultimo, and I started saying, well, maybe Ultimo's fees are going to be a little too much. Just doing $500 cash outs, but actually overall it just might actually be the way to go. I'll have to find out which one has the least amount of fees and go with that if you're going to be doing this quite often, which I am. So anyone else out there have experience with anything in the United States? I even saw one, I can't remember, was it Cash App? Anyway, one of them said these 4 states don't allow it, and I'm in one of those states, of course. So anyway, it's been, maybe it was Uphold even, I don't know. But it's been an adventure. If anyone has a better idea, or what you're doing, going from Tron network to whatever exchange or app that you do, and then sent to your bank with the least amount of fees, let me know in the comments below. That would be great, and I'll look into it. Every little bit helps, let me tell you. When you're dealing with crypto and all the fees, it's nuts. All right, Novatech. I've listened to a couple more things about Novatech, and it just kind of goes back to their, like, their lawyers are saying, don't speak to the public until you find out what you're really going to do. If you're going to refund everyone money, or if you're going to set up a whole new system that will work with the SEC or all these different places that are coming down on them. So I don't know what's really going to end up happening, but I did put a, I thought, well, whatever comes up, I'll just go with whatever they have. But I actually just submitted a withdrawal request for my trading account balance today, just to see if I ever get any kind of a response from them. And I did send in a support ticket too, so we'll see what comes out of that, and I'll let you know what I find out. All right, I think that'll do it for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. And again, if anyone gets any refunds, please give us a message in the comments. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Bye.